Oh, this is really pretty.
What a nice area. Why don't you just, go kill something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. Look at my horse. He's mourning my girlfriend. That feel with no GF.
Would that feel when only horse?
That's why he's a good companion.
He's your only companion.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best companion I have.
Oh, I see. I guess I'll just leave.
In this world.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm also not blonde in this world.
That's fair. I do find it funny how Kevin did the thumbnail. I think it's really good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Managed to... did he use a reference image for one?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not that familiar with Shadow. Do I cross the bridge, or do I just keep heading this direction?
I think you cross the bridge. Yeah, that's a big old chasm.
Yeah, I didn't know if there's another bridge or something.
I mean, you can get there in different ways. You can run across half the world if you wanted to.
I mean, that's fair, but you yell at me for going the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's because, you usually end up just going into a wall.
But that's where he is, Matt. That's where the light says he is.
I said that the GPS was handy, but it's not, super handy where it gives you direction by direction. It just gives you, that way.
It's like when you ask for directions to someone's house and they just give you their address.
Yeah, except Google Maps doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. I mean, there is a map in this. I just don't use it.
Yeah. Also, they don't actually give you their address. It's like if you asked where somebody's house was, and they're just lift your sword in the sunlight, and then it had a little beam that pointed in the general direction of where they are.
I think that's a very apt description.
It's very similar. That was a simile, not a metaphor.
Yeah. He did say like.
Similes and metaphors are stupid.
Yeah, in my life I thought there'd be a lot more similes than metaphors, but it seems to be the other way around.
It's because the teachers always yell at you when you're and they're like, no, don't say that. But I was making a simile.
I had a teacher who yelled at us every time we did an ounce of sarcasm. Because she said all sarcasm is rooted in anger and hatred. And so, if you're being sarcastic, you should say what you really mean instead. But what I really mean is that I want to be funny. And I'm trying to make a joke here, and you're sort of ruining my whole shtick. We also weren't allowed to say, I didn't mean it.
Okay.
And because, the way she describes it, it's like if you say something and someone gets offended, you're not allowed to say I didn't mean it. But she said you weren't allowed to say it, period, in her class.
Okay. If somebody misunderstood what you're saying and you said I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a misunderstanding. Because, that is a very different context in those words. If you're you're stupid and I hate you, and then the person's and they're very upset, you're like, I didn't mean that. It's a bit, but say if I was I'd do anything for $20, and you're like, so you're a prostitute, and I was like, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. So every time she would goof and say, I didn't mean that, I'd yell at her.
That's fair.
Every time she had sarcasm, I'd yell at her. Teachers didn't like me for some reason.
That's weird. There was a teacher, I'm assuming it's the same teacher.
English?
Yeah. They would give me a soda every time they got one of my name confused with one of my brothers.
Man, I wish teachers did that for me.
Well, at school. so many teachers would, like, it's always funny because they would always say a different brother too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get confused with Lou a lot, but that's just out in public. Teachers would confuse me for Ben. The one that surprises me the most is Steve.
Yeah.
Because, like, Steve and I are the ones that probably look the least alike. You know, he's got muscle.
The boy's a lot of muscle.
He has a lot of muscle. He's the only one of my brothers that has my dad's eye color instead of my mom's.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We were just having a very long conversation with your dad, and I didn't look him in the eyes once. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's sort of like, I know brown and hazel aren't that much of a difference, but it is
They
more...
are different colors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hazel has a little more tint of yellow in it.
Mm-hmm.
I dated a girl with hazel eyes once.
Mm-hmm.
In sunlight, it's very easy to tell the difference, but like inside a house, it's very difficult.
Actually, no, it's not hazel. It's more of a... Steve's eyes are more of a brown-blue mix.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like... It's not like pure blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah. Like, Steve and I are the ones that look the most different. Ever since I started growing my hair out longer than past my chin, I feel like I look a lot less like Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Because your hair is much different.
mm.
Every member of your family's hair has such a different consistency. Like, my hair is different than the rest of my family, but that's because the rest of my family all has the same type of hair.
Well, here's the thing. It really depends on our length. Like, I'm currently the brother with the longest hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, Lou just cut his hair, but usually it's that bushy. And, like, when all of us grow our hair out, except for Ben and Sam, their hair sort of has a more natural flow, while Steve West and I, it bushes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
But since, like, each of us now each have different hair lengths, our hair all looks very different because of the length we keep it at.
Alright. This is going back a bit, talking about teachers. I just recently had my 5-year high school reunion, and I ran into our other English teacher. She had this project where she would put she had us listen to one from Metallica, and she wanted us to talk about the deeper meanings of the song. So I wanted to tell her that she should look into Say Anything song, Red Cat / Yellow Cat.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the most metaphorical songs I've ever heard, aside from this song is called It's a Metaphor, Fool. Also by Say Anything. But the metaphors in Red Cat / Yellow Cat are just very weird. I remember in high school and college, I would just go through the comments of their videos on YouTube, and people would just be having huge fights about what the song was.
Yeah.
But I'm actually getting off topic.
Okay.
I was talking to her, and she was talking about how it's been so long that she doesn't remember a lot of the students' names. I'm like, okay. Do you remember my name, by the way? And she goes, yeah, I remember you. You're Kevin. And I just went, and she went, no, that's your brother.
That's funny. And that wasn't the teacher that teacher, I know which teacher you're talking about. That's not the one that gave me sodas every time she got me confused with one of my brothers.
Yeah, no. You didn't really have that teacher a whole lot.
No, I had her like 2 years.
Okay, I didn't tell Argo to go in this direction.
You know, he just felt like it.
I guess so.
This is a spooky cave.
Yeah, it is. I don't like this. Argo, take me back.
Uh-oh. Well, you gotta jump off Argo now.
Are you sure? Are you sure I won't die?
I don't know why you always blame me and Argo for literally your own fault.
You could have stopped me.
I said you don't do that. You had plenty of time.
I was already in the air.
You could have, angled yourself in a way where you wouldn't have died.
Okay. I hope I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah, I think you did go further in here.
Okay.
Because, you know, as much as I think that creative liberties are very important to artists, I don't think they would have this memorably designed of a cave for nothing.
Yeah. I'm just imagining that Argo just took me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just, no, this isn't where we want to go. There's just some good grass nearby.
Just some of that good kush. Argo, he's all about that grass.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is another one of the small boys.
Oh, this is really pretty.
Mm-hmm. What a nice area.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just, you know, go kill something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually reminds me of the temple in Zelda
Yeah.
Twilight Princess.
Oh, I was thinking Ocarina of Time, like the just beyond the Lost Forest.
Yeah, I get that. It's the Temple of Time, but just all gone to shit.
So like in Breath of the Wild.
Yes, but more and less.
Mhm.
It's a lot more lost in woods,
Okay.
and the sword is still there.
Gotcha. So, this is being recorded slightly after, well, slightly as in a day after the Nintendo Direct for E3.
Yeah.
And boy, that Breath of the Wild 2 reveal is something.
Yeah, I'd say that's one of the biggest reveals of E3, honestly.
Like, Cyberpunk 2077 looks like a phenomenal game, and revealing Keanu Reeves is in it, great. So that guy, you gotta kinda jump onto things and make him run into them, and then he'll fall over.
So just like the other one, then.
Kinda.
How do I jump on? That's something I can jump on. Excuse me.
I don't know if that's one that'll knock him over. But I think it should make you safer.
Alright. Oh!
Safer, not completely safe. So like, yeah, you can jump up from there and then get onto there.
I need to get up.
Nah,
I'm
he's
hiding.
dead. He's hiding. This is actually one, once again, sorry, I don't remember exactly how to do this one.
It's alright. I don't.
That's like a part of playing a game, I guess, is figuring out how to do things.
Hey, come here, you big boy. Get over here.
I think you have to like get on those pillars, because like he won't bump into those things to get you,
Okay.
because they're too thin.
Oh, so I guess that's why it has the fallen one.
Mhm.
It's to tell you, like, hey, that boy fall.
Yeah, it's to let you know. It's to tell you about that good kush Argo was on about.
This is just a giant, like,
Uh-oh. Yeah.
ha, you can't get me up here.
This makes me think of Star Wars Episode 2. When I was a little kid, I actually really liked that one, but... That was... Get him with your bow. Call him a bitch.
Hey, bitch. That's the wrong button. I called him a bitch and then I hugged the ground.
Yeah?
I was worried he was gonna be offended. Ha, you can't get me up here. Oh no!
Oh,
You
no.
can get me up here.
He did it the wrong way. Oh.
Oh!
Jeez.
Did you see me go flying?
Yeah, I don't know if you had control during that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wasn't pressing anything.
Yeah, maybe you should try jumping onto the next one for a little more cinematic approach. Because usually when the camera angle changes like that, that means you don't have any control.
Yeah.
But if you did have control, it would have looked awesome if you jumped to the other end. So now you got, yeah.
You know, I really want to play Ninja Gaiden again.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of off topic.
I get you.
I really liked that game.
E.
But apparently it's really hard to find the version that I played. Uh-oh. Because you either play Sigma or Black, apparently. And that has minor changes. I don't really know what the differences are.
I think you gotta start shooting me again.
Stop it! Just knock it down.
He's scared. He's a scared little kitty.
I get it. I'd be scared of you too.
Okay, so yeah, you can jump from this one onto the next one, I think. A little too early. Uh-oh.
Have you seen a picture that's been going around just a bit? It's Thanos saying, "I don't want to fight you, Flash," and then it's Flash Thompson from the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight me either.
Okay, I have not seen that picture going around.
It makes me laugh every time I see it.
There was something I was... Oh, it was metahumans on whether it's a DC or Marvel term.
Yeah, it's mostly Marvel. It's mostly DC. Marvel has names for just about everything. I'm a bad comic book boy because I honestly can't tell you what the inherent difference is between an Inhuman and mutant.
Well, Inhumans are scientific experiments that were sent to the moon.
Oh, okay.
So that's what's the difference between Inhumans and mutants, because mutants are natural, while most Inhumans, like, I think Inhumans still do have genetic things, but like Black Bolt and Lady Medusa's kid, I think that's supposed to be a big deal, because it's like one of the first born Inhumans.
Okay. The boy's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's gotta get amped up.
Alright. Yeah. I'm not really familiar with Inhumans, really. I know that they're the cause of the next Civil War.
Why is he stuck?
I'll save you. Alright, can you get out now?
Just see if he charges something. Okay, he's moving now.
Okay, cool.
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 Alright, time to get going. You know, I think that is, the pacing of video games is pretty interesting, like, how some video games are sort of segmented like this, where each Colossi, on average, it's going to take you around the same amount of time to find and kill each one of them.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know.
It makes it pretty nice for recording. Aside from the fact that there's like no consistent uploads for Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
They range from like people just uploading boss fights.
Yeah.
To 3 hours.
Oh. That was dramatic.
Yeah. Maybe I should just stand on it like this.
Yeah, we're doing that, man.
Thanks, God.
Thanks, God. We're not, like, I get it. You're supposed to give us hints if we can't figure it out, but obviously we figured it out.
I mean, they're probably mad because they're like, they're not doing it fast enough. It's definitely not because the boy was stuck for a year.
I wouldn't say a year. I do find it funny whenever AI do just get stuck like that. Like, in a less funny case and a lot more frustrating. Oh, is this one that's supposed to collapse too? I don't know. It shakes. Or maybe try getting on the other side of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's not really a smooth way. Yeah, you gotta get on the other side and then jump onto that one.
All right.
Okay. This is one of the more. Oh.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been bad. This is one of the more interesting Colossi. I'm surprised at how much I forgot of this boy.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite one, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It just sort of seems like more of a platformy type challenge.
It really makes you think, you know?
I don't know where to go from here, though, is the thing. Hopefully this is the one where it actually, falls on him. No. Are you able to control?
I am!
Oh. I mean, all of that shit still fell on you. Oops.
Yeah, I'm dead. Thanks for joining us on our Let's Die in Shadow of the Colossus.
Well, I mean, we're not gonna show the test recording where we got to the top of the temple and just jumped off for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And there's the opening cutscene.
Yep, let's go to the opening cutscene, guys.
Yeah.
See ya. I don't want to do this anymore. Fuck my girlfriend.
Well, can't go any further.
Oh.
I'm surprised that they let you go that far back, though.
Same.
Alright, jump all the way down.
Alright. You read my mind. Am I gonna... Nope, missed the pool.
Alright, gotta stop recording.
Beautiful place to stop. If you're wondering what's in the back of the temple, because I haven't looked into it, it's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing back there. Wait, what do I make him run into now?
That's a excellent question. Should keep looking around to see if there's someone.
Oh, I guess this is what I was standing on. By the way, dead.
No, it's just removed the armor, so now you gotta ride on him.
No, I mean me.
Oh, yeah. No, you're standing over there, you're perfectly fine.
I can't move during this one.
Okay.
Very inconsistent.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wasn't like, you gotta do something there. It's just like...
You won't get me. I'm Spider-Man.
It's funny that that's still... You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oop.
That didn't work. Oh,
Yeah.
let me out. No one puts baby in a corner. Please, I'm just a little baby.
They put baby in a corner.
Oh, I just got... Oh, that one didn't knock me down.
Yeah, so I think you gotta like jump up onto something and then jump onto his back from there.
You gotta jump up, jump down. Okay.
Baby is one of the worst Dragon Ball Z villains in my opinion.
I agree.
Okay, yeah, now he's down for a while, and now you can jump on him. Stab it!
Get stabbed! Oh, this boy has more health than the other little one.
Yeah, the other little one had a bit of health, but not too much.
Yeah. The stabs did more damage than this, though.
Yeah.
Also, he can't shake me out of my stab animation, I guess.
Oh, that's how tiny he is. What if the Colossi aren't getting tinier, you're just getting bigger?
That would be hilarious. That would mean that everything in the world is also getting bigger in comparison as well.
Except the Colossi.
Except for the Colossi. I'd also hate to see some of those bigger boys. Like, before I started growing.
Yeah. I don't know why I forgot that one. That one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
So the next one is kinda lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that area you were in when we got lost that one time and we're talking about Adventure Time and I'm like, there's a Colossus supposed to be here. You're supposed to go there.
Okay. I might know how to get there still.
But once we get back, how about calling this an episode?
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know why I like doing that voice so much. It's weird in my throat and it makes me laugh.
I get you.
Look at all these boys. I have so many dads.
They're all your dads?
Yeah.
Okay.
They watch over me, make sure I'm safe. They bring me to bed if I fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah. Have you ever fallen asleep in your bed and woken up on the couch?
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I was also in a completely different set of clothes.
Okay. Anyways, you standing up now.
Yeah, get standing,
Oh,
boy.
I think there might be a cutscene.
Oh, cutscene?
Oh no, it's just a slower zoom to God. My next foe is a big boy.
A giant, fallen into a valley. He wears a mask.
They all wear masks.
That's why I think those people who came to the place were Colossi boys. Because they all wear masks. And no one else I've seen wears a mask. Then again, I've only seen this boy, Dead Girl, and those guys.
There's a lot of people wear masks, especially in ancient cultures. Anyways, how about next time?
That sounds good. Bye!
Bye! Trying to avoid those double buys because they sound terrible.